Good afternoon, students. This side Pooja Sharma, your physics teacher. I hope you all are fine. You all are healthy, doing well. Good afternoon, everybody present there. So let's begin up with the class for today. Today we are going to proceed on with the chapter which we have already started. That is light. Let's proceed on with light chapter. Diagrams, the rules and all the assumptions which you have to take, the rules for drawing the ray diagrams we have done, and then we have covered the different ray diagrams. Okay, now we are going to carry forward the same. Kindly mark your attendance in a minute. You can send your messages to me. Let me know who all are present there. And kindly have your notebook, your pencil, scale along with you for the ray diagrams. We are going to wait for a minute and then we are going to proceed on with the class. Please be ready. Bring your stuff, keep it aside, and let's start with the class. Hanji Bacha, let's proceed on with the class. Good afternoon, Isha. Good afternoon, Harshneet. Good afternoon, Mehtab. Okay, now please bring your book also with you because today the rules which we have to clear before we proceed on with the ray diagrams, we have cleared that. Plus, we have also done the ray diagrams, few ray diagrams based upon mirrors. Fine. Like a concave mirror. Fine. So similar the ray diagrams you can follow for convex mirror also. Fine. You can draw it yourself. You will not face any difficulty into it. Acha, one ray diagram of concave mirror which we are left up with. We start from there. So this is your mirror. Outer side polished means this is your concave mirror. This is C. This is O. And in the center, this is F, focus. Fine. We have 6 ray diagrams in this case, depending upon where you place the object. Fine. I am going to proceed on with the last of the ray diagram, which is actually given in your book as well. Not in the case of mirror, but in the case of lenses. Fine. ये मिरर्स का टॉपिक आपकी बुक में नहीं है बिकॉज दे थिंक दैट द चाइल्ड ऑलरेडी इज अवेयर ऑफ इट, बट एक बार रिवीजन, and I think that maybe you have not done this before, so that is why we have done 3 lessons continuously for mirror ray diagrams, just for the reason कि आपको जो rules हैं how to draw the ray diagrams in mirrors आपको वो clear हो जाए. Fine, then we proceed on with the lenses as well. Okay, so one which we are going to do here, whatever the ray diagrams we have done till now in concave mirror, using this concave mirror, we always get real image. वो inverted भी होती थी, real भी होती थी. Fine. Now there is one case when you don't get the real image in concave mirror. That is, अच्छा real image क्या थी? When the actually the reflected rays they meet somewhere, then you get the real image. ठीक है? One case is there when you don't get the real image. That is, if your object is between F and O, somewhere here, let's say. Fine. I have placed the object between F and O. Now we are going to see that how दो rays बनाएंगे. Let's see, is this forming the real image or the virtual image? So first ray will go straight and then pass through focus like this. Okay. You cannot pass the second ray through focus because वो mirror से कहीं strike ही नहीं करेगी, वो back end पे है. You cannot pass it through C because वो भी कहीं strike नहीं करेगी. Then you have the second, you can pass it through O. और इसका हमने क्या केस किया था, जितना एंगल इधर बनेगा एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस उतना ही एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन बनेगा, and it will go like this. Now you see they are not meeting anywhere, and neither they are going to meet at a far place also, because more you extend it, more they will be apart from one another. तो कहीं पे मीटिंग नहीं होगी. It goes like this. Nowhere the rays are going to meet, even when you extend them more. Fine. तो मतलब on this side, these actual reflected rays they are not going to meet anywhere. मतलब real image formation नहीं होगा. Fine. Imaginary we can extend them in the backward direction. Where these two imaginary rays they are going to meet, वहां पे आपकी बनेगी image. Fine. And because this image is not because of these real rays, reflected rays, but ये जो आपकी reflected ray है हमने उसको back side पे extend किया है, imaginary extend किया है. So that is why, because it is due to the imaginary intersection of the reflected rays, this image is called as a virtual image. I hope the point is clear. हम इसको virtual image क्यों बोलते हैं? Because in this case the real reflected rays they have not intersect anywhere. If they will intersect somewhere actually, तब आपकी बनती real image. But now they are not intersecting. We have drawn it in the backward direction. So this is the reflected but imaginary one, है ना? तो इससे जो आपकी image बनेगी, this is going to be your virtual image. Second point, see the object arrow at the top, see the image arrow at the top. So ये inverted भी नहीं बनी. It is the same as that of the object. So this is, how can you say about this? This is virtual because it is onto the other side. Fine, not because of the actual reflected rays. Second, enlarged है. Why enlarged? As compared to the size of the object, the size of the image is very much big. Fine. So enlarged है. Third, erect है. Erect means the same as that of the object. उल्टी image नहीं बनी, सीधी बनी है. The way the arrow is at the top in object, the same it is in the image also. ठीक है ना? तो अगर उल्टा बन जाता है image, arrow नीचे आ जाता तब हम बोलते हैं inverted image. यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं हुआ है, so this is your erect image. Fine. Last point, you can also write that it is onto the other side of the mirror. So the 4 points you can write about: where the image is formed, what is the size of the image, is it large, is it small. Fine. तो ये 4 चीजें आपको याद रखनी है whenever they ask about the image formation. आपको वही 4 चीजें लिखनी है. First, you are going to talk about the size. Is it enlarged? Enlarged means if the size is bigger as compared to that of the object. Fine. So you write enlarged. If the size is smaller as compared to that of the object, then you say diminished. Diminished means small. Fine. If the size is going to be same as that of the object, then you will say same size. Fine. And if the size is very, very much small, just like a point, fine, a dot, you say infinitesimally small. Okay. So size ho gaya. Second, you can write it where the image is placed. Third, you can write is it erect or inverted. Fine. Fourth, you can write is it real or virtual. So whenever the question comes like this, आपको ये चारों चीजों को लिखना है. Okay. Now we are going to proceed on with the convex mirror. Convex mirror में you will be having the mirror like this. Inner side polished. Fine. तो इसका इनर साइड पॉलिश्ड है, मतलब रेस कहां पे आएंगे, ये रिफ्लेक्टेड साइड है इधर से. बट एज अ रूल वी हैव डन कि रेस विल ऑलवेज बी फ्रॉम द सेंटर, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. फाइन. तो हम क्या करेंगे, ये जो रिफ्लेक्टेड साइड को इधर रखेंगे और ये जो पॉलिश साइड है वी कीप इट ऑन द अदर साइड. सो हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू हैव दिस मिरर, just we are going to have the convex mirror, but the placement is going to be like this. Okay. Why? Because as rule, जो हमने rule बनाया starting में, we always have the object on the side. और इधर ही आपका reflecting होगा तभी possible होगा object. Second, इधर reflecting होगा means इधर से light आएगी. This is also your rule. Fine. चलिए. Now do the labelings first of all. This okay. Length CO is called the radius of curvature. Length FO is called the focal length. Fine, this you are aware of. चलिए जी. Now the third rule is, first rule क्या था हमारा, object has to be placed here. Fine. Second rule, light has to be from this end. Third rule, that this is going to be a reflecting surface on the side. तो मतलब आप इधर ऐसे रखोगे मिरर को. Fine. Polished side on the other side. Okay. Now in this case, how you are going to have, देखो मैंने आपको ये बोला कि इसमें दो ही रूल्स बनेंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि कनकेव मिरर में क्या था, we placed it, कभी हम ऑब्जेक्ट को we placed it on through C, center of curvature. We placed it on to focus. कभी हम C और F के बीच में रख देते थे, कभी हम F और O के बीच में रख देते थे, and we get different of the ray formations. ठीक है. लेकिन यहाँ पे ये C, F, it's all onto the other side, and as rule हम ऑब्जेक्ट को उधर नहीं रख सकते. We have to keep the object onto this left side. ठीक है ना. तो यहाँ पे C, F, O तो सारे इधर चले गए. यहाँ पे क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज हो सकती हैं. One possibility is that either the object is somewhere at infinity. One is this possibility, and the second possibility is it is somewhere nearby the mirror. अब कितना नियर है, C पे है, F पे है, तो इधर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. So we can't talk about that because all that is onto the other side, and by rule हम उधर कुछ draw नहीं करेंगे. So we are left up with only two cases here. One is at infinity and one is nearby the mirror somewhere. Fine. This is the reason behind that in convex mirror ray diagrams you have only two diagrams to draw. In concave you have a lot means 6. फाइन, वाई 6 क्योंकि सी एफ सब इधर है, कभी ऑब्जेक्ट बिहाइंड सी, ऑब्जेक्ट ऑन सी, ऑब्जेक्ट बिटवीन सी एंड एफ, ऑब्जेक्ट ऑन एफ, ऑब्जेक्ट बिटवीन एफ एंड ओ, एंड द 6th one is object at infinity. लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. Is this point clear? Why in case of convex mirror we have only 2 types of रे डायग्राम्स? अभी हमने स्टार्ट नहीं करा है, बस आपको ये बताया है कि कन्वेक्स के केस में 2 रे डायग्राम्स क्यों होती हैं. Why generally we have to. If this point is clear, kindly give a thumbs up, then we are going to proceed on. Hansi, can we begin? Okay ji. Okay Jasmine, Isha, fine. चलिए, let's start. Good afternoon Sartaj. Hansi. So in first, we are going to talk about when the object is somewhere at infinity. Fine. So the first ray is going to be straight parallel to the principal axis, and after striking ये कहाँ से pass करेगी? As a rule, we have done that when the ray will be straight parallel to the principal axis, after striking it will pass through focus. लेकिन यहाँ पे स्ट्राइकिंग के बाद फोकस में तो पास नहीं कर सकती, फोकस तो दूसरे साइड पे है, और ये आपका मिरर है तो लाइट यहाँ से रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगी. फाइन. सो हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू इट नाउ? When the ray is going to be, incident ray is going to be straight parallel to this principal axis, it is going to reflect in such a way that if you extend it in the backward direction, it will definitely pass through focus. डायरेक्ट पास नहीं करेगी फोकस में से, बिकॉज फोकस आपका अदर साइड पे है, सो इमेजिनरी वो होगा, लेकिन ये बेंडिंग आपने ध्यान से करनी है. फाइन. So what you are going to do is you are going to keep your scale on focus and onto this point where they intersect, and you have to draw a straight line. Mirror reflecting side पे it has to be a straight real line, and on the other side it has to be a imaginary line. Imaginary means आप जो line आप dotted draw करोगे, that means that is your imaginary line. Okay. Second, you can again have a line which is parallel to the principal axis. Keep the scale onto this, where it strike onto the mirror and onto the focus, and you are going to have the imaginary line over here, and this way it is going to reflect back. Fine. So this is for convex mirror. The ray which is going to be parallel to the principal axis, after striking it will bend back in such a way that if you extend it in the backward direction, it will definitely pass through focus. Because as a rule हमने क्या किया था? We have done this, that any incident ray parallel to principal axis. After striking, it will definitely pass through focus. दूसरा rule हमने किया था, if the ray first passing through focus, then after striking it will go parallel. Fine. In this case, directly it is not possible because आपका ये जो focus है that is on to the other side. Fine. और वो polished surface है, उधर हम नहीं जा सकते. Light directly cannot reflect. Fine. So वहां पे imagination होगा. Okay. Second, now please understand, this is the ray diagram. अब इसको लिखेंगे कैसे? Because, okay, first of all, where it is formed? On focus. Second, is it diminished or enlarged? This is going to be very small because it is just onto a point called F. Fine. Focus पे just like a dot, कोई हम arrow line कुछ draw नहीं कर सकते. So this is very small in size, so we can write it is infinitesimally small. Infinitesimally small, or you can say very diminished. Diminished, dim means very less. Diminished means very, very less. Fine. So either you can write infinitesimally small, मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा smaller in size. Okay, third you can talk about, is it real or is it virtual? So in this case, जो reflected rays हैं, these are onto the side. और intersection आपकी हुई है imagination. Fine. So this is definitely your virtual image. Fine. Erect inverted में you can say this is the erect one because it is on to this focus. I hope I'm clear with this. Now you are going to proceed on with the next, the last of this convex mirror, where we are going to have the object nearby the mirror. Object nearby the mirror. You can please take 2 minutes, draw it onto your notebook, and then we are going to proceed on. Take 2 minutes, draw this diagram onto your notebook. Then we are going to proceed on with the last diagram of mirrors. हाँ जी, ओके जी, hope it is drawn. चलिए, let's proceed on with the next one. Object nearby the mirror. दो cases थे. One is when the object is at infinity. Second case is when it is nearby the mirror. So let's do that. So I'm going to keep the object nearby the mirror over here. Head, arrow, and tail towards the principal axis. Fine. Make sure कि आपका ये जो object है उसका size इस aperture से छोटा हो थोड़ा, so that the striking onto the mirror will be totally done. Okay. One ray we are going to have it parallel to the principal axis. After that it will bend back, strike hoga, it will bend back in such a way that if you extend it in the opposite direction, it will definitely pass through this focus. एक आपका ये case हो गया. This तो you are aware of. Second we can do is that we can pass it through O, a ray which goes strike onto O, और ये हमने किया था कि ये सेम एंगल बना के रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा. फाइन. So this is the reflected ray and it is not intersecting somewhere. एक reflected ray इधर चला गया, एक इधर चला गया, तो ये कहीं पे reflect नहीं होगा, intersect नहीं होगा. So definitely we have to extend it in the backward direction. Now see, this reflected ray is extended like this. This reflected ray is extended like this. So here they intersect with one another. यहाँ पे आप जहाँ पे intersect हुआ, you will draw the arrow there and उसको extend कर दोगे with a line towards the principal axis. Now this is how you are going to have your image. Fine. This is the way how you got the image. Fine. So image formation is done. Now talking about the image. First is that image is formed between F and O. Fine. Second, it is diminished. क्यों diminished है? Because see, this is the object and see, this is the image you have. Smaller, very smaller. Fine. So it is diminished. Third, real है कि virtual है? Is it real or virtual? It is virtual because it is due to the imaginary lays. It's not due to the real reflected rays, but imaginary we have done this. So this is called virtual image. Fourth one, is it erect or inverted? If it is arrowhead at the top, fine. This is erect. If the arrowhead goes in the down direction, object में क्या है? Top पे है. अगर image में भी top पे आ जाए तो erect. अगर image में down आ जाए तो inverted. Fine. So here it is at the top, so it is erect image. अच्छा, एक चीज यहाँ से और कंक्लूड हुई है. We just have two ray diagrams for convex mirror और दोनों ही आपकी diminished हैं, दोनों ही virtual हैं, दोनों ही erect हैं. Got it? That is why this is the mirror we use for getting the small sized images. जहां पे हमें object का smaller version देखना है, there we use this kind of mirror. For example, in vehicles. Fine. The car in which you are, fine. The mirrors are there on the both sides of the doors. उसमें आपको पीछे जो बस आ रही है or you have any truck, you are able to see that completely. बट अगर आपका कोई नॉर्मल मिरर होगा तो क्या उसमें सारा ट्रक दिखाई देगा? नो. फाइन. So which mirror we are using there is convex mirror, which is having the property of giving the diminished image. Diminished image does not mean that there's going to be any you can say we are not going to talk about its pixels and all. ऐसा नहीं है कि diminished है तो मतलब दिखाई नहीं देगा. Diminished means the decrease in the size. Okay. So yeah, we are using it in vehicles and all. Concave mirror we are using for many purposes. Concave mirror में depending upon where you are placing, you get the different varieties. Concave mirror में हमने एक ऐसी diagram करी है when you get the same size as that of object. Fine. We have also done like when we remember when we have placed the object between C and F. सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ऑफ फोकस के बीच में जब हमने ऑब्जेक्ट रखा था, इमेज फॉर्म हुई थी बिहाइंड सी एंड दैट इज लार्जर इन साइज. फाइन. सो कनकेव में हमें सेम साइज भी मिला है, लार्जर साइज भी मिला है, एंड वी गॉट स्मॉल साइज एज वेल. Fine. So in concave, you can change the images as per the requirement. You can enlarge it, you can minimize it, you can have the same size. But in convex, you will be getting the diminished image. Concave में real भी मिल सकता है, virtual भी मिल सकता है. Convex में you only get the दो cases हैं और दोनों में हमें erect image, virtual image मिली है. Fine. Concave में you can have inverted, you can have erect. Convex में you will only have the erect one. Fine. So it can be asked in the form of the difference also. That what is the difference between the concave and the convex? Either about the mirrors or they can talk about the ray diagrams. Fine. तो आपको ये difference clear होना चाहिए. Convex का याद रख लो. Concave you can already automatically you can do it. Convex में you have the virtual, you have the erect, you have the diminished object and the object and image. Sorry. In concave, you are going to be having all the different varieties. Chale, so this is all about the ray diagrams for mirrors. Now please open your book. Kindly open up your book. Chapter light. Move on to page number 170. 170. Thin converging lenses. So we are talking about the convex lens first of all. In your this chapter, आपका convex lens ही cover होगा. Fine. Now if you talk about this convex lens, make sure कि जो आपका concave mirror है, that is going to be same as that of convex lens. उसमें और convex lens की जो properties हैं वो same जाएंगी. Convex mirror and concave lens की properties same जाएंगी. Fine. It means that concave mirror में you have 6 ray diagrams. Convex lens में भी you will be getting 6 ray diagrams. Same way. Fine. Where the object to be placed, where the image to be formed, in is it real or virtual, it's going to be all same as that of concave. ठीक है जी. लेकिन वो कौन सा होगा? Convex lens होगा. And whatever the things you have done right now for convex mirror, the same will go for concave lens. इसमें 2 images बनी है, concave lens में भी 2 images बनेंगे. चलिए, your eyes onto your book, page number 171. First of all, they have shown you all what is principal focus, what is focal length, that we have already done. You can just go with the paragraph. कुछ नहीं समझ में आया, you are most welcome. You can ask me, you can let me know. Fine. Chale. Next, they have drawn a figure 4.26 where they have told you that if the lines are going to be parallel to the principal axis, they will strike just at one place. That is what we call it as focus. Fine. तो अब ये convex lens की बात कर रहे हैं, which is going to be same as the concave mirror. Fine. So how it is? This is your convex lens. Okay. Going to be the focus. The rays which are parallel, it will reach till the center of this lens and then it will pass through the focus. क्योंकि अब हम लेंसेज की बात कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्शन नहीं होगा, दिस इज कॉल्ड रिफ्रैक्शन। फाइन, यहाँ पे पॉलिश्ड सरफेस, दोनों साइड पे रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस है, पॉलिश सरफेस नहीं है, तो रिफ्लेक्शन नहीं होगा, दिस इज द केस ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन। देन यू कैन हैव अनदर parallel line, it will definitely pass through focus. Similarly, they have drawn it from the bottom end also, and you will be getting this kind of picture. I hope this figure is clear. चलिए जी, move on to page number 172. Page number 172. Okay, 3 figures they have drawn here and they told you that how the rules are. ये आपके rules हैं जो मैंने आपको already समझा दिए हैं. When the object is at sea, ठीक है, not sorry. When the ray is striking onto this O, ठीक है जी, it will go along that same path, आगे follow होगा, कोई bending नहीं होगी. Fine, okay. Next is, if the incident ray is parallel to principal axis, then it will pass through focus. Third is, if it is first passing through focus, then it will be going parallel. I guess these 3 are clear. Okay. Proceeding on with figure 4.31. The image is real inverted smaller than the object and is closer to the lens than that of the image. Fine. You can see a suitable combination of these 3 rays location. Okay. What they have done in this figure, आपको जो उन्होंने 3 rules समझाए हैं. One is this one. If it is going striking onto O, it will go same way. Fine. Second, they told you that if it is first passing through parallel to principal axis, then it will pass somewhere through focus. Third is first passing through this focus, then it will go somewhere like this. Fine. So all the 3 rules they have just combined in one diagram to give you more clarity. Bacha, make sure that you will be drawing at least 2 ray diagrams, 2 rays in a diagram, because image formation के लिए intersection जरूरी है, तो intersection के लिए आपको 2 rays तो चाहिए. Fine. You can go with 3 also, you can go with 4 also, but I suggest you not to do that. The reason behind is, the more you increase the rays, more complex the diagram is going to be for others and definitely for you also. आप खुद ही confuse हो जाओगे अपनी diagram में. Fine. So 2 rays are enough to draw the diagram. आपको बस ये चेक करना है कि कौन सी 2 ऐसी possible rays हैं जो मैं easily draw कर सकता हूं and I can have the image with me. Fine. चलिए. Look on to figure 4.32 on the next page, 173. The figure which is there at the top. This is the figure that if you have the object, fine, placed in front of the convex lens, there is one case when you get the larger sized image, और वो real भी होगी और inverted होगी. Remember, जो real image होती है ना, वो definitely inverted होगी आपकी. जो virtual होती है, that is the erect always. Fine. चलिए, सो लेट्स डू दिस केस. और ये आपका कौन सा केस है? जब आपकी लार्जर इमेज, एक तो आपको लार्जर इमेज बनती है व्हेन यू हैव द ऑब्जेक्ट बिटवीन एफ एंड ओ, लेकिन वो आपकी वर्चुअल बनेगी क्योंकि दूसरे साइड पे बन जाती है. फाइन. देयर इज वन केस इन दिस व्हेन यू गेट लार्जर एंड रियल. तो वो कौन सा था? ओके, दिस इज ओ, दिस इज एफ, दिस इज सी, दिस इज एफ, दिस इज सी. अब यहाँ पे दो एफ दो सी क्यों बन रहे हैं? बिकॉज ये लेंस है. यहाँ पे एक ये आर्क है जिसका सी आई है, फोकस ये है. एक ये आर्क है, इसका सी इधर होगा, फोकस इधर होगा. यू कांट हैव सी हेयर और उससे आप इस आर्क को तो ड्रॉ कर पाओगे, बट इस आर्क को कैसे ड्रॉ करोगे? फॉर दैट आपको दूसरी साइड से ड्रॉ करना है. फाइन. सो दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव इट लाइक दिस. Okay, now the case is that when you have the object between C and F, when the object is between C and F, now see what is going to happen. Let's say first it is going straight parallel. Now it will pass through focus. क्योंकि लेंस है तो इस फोकस से स्ट्राइक होगा. It will pass like this. Got it? यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्शन नहीं होगी, स्ट्राइक करके वापस नहीं आएगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे मिरर नहीं है. There is a lens. Fine. So it will pass through the focus. Second, you can have it directly going through O like this. और ये पहले फोकस में से पास कर जाएगी, फिर स्ट्रेट चली जाएगी. कोई भी दो. Let's say we pass it through focus. It goes like this, and then it's going to strike parallel. Fine. If first parallel, then pass through focus. If first passing through focus, then it will go parallel. दो रेस ड्रॉ कर ली. फाइन. कोई भी दो रूल्स लगा दो. ओके, सो वेयर द इंटरसेक्ट, यहाँ पे बनेगी इमेज. जहां पे इंटरसेक्ट हुई वहां पे एरो एक्सटेंडेड प्रिंसिपल एक्सेस. तो देखो उल्टी इमेज बन गई, इन्वर्टेड इमेज. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द रियल इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ द लाइंस, so real image, and it is bigger in the size as that of the object. I hope it is clear. अब आपको इसमें डिफिकल्टी नहीं आएगी बिकॉज मैंने आपको सारी रे डायग्राम्स यूजिंग मिरर्स को यूज करके आपको एक बार सारा समझा दिया है, सो दैट लेंसेस में आप ऑब्वियसली कंफ्यूज नहीं होगे. बस आपको ये याद रखना है कि इन मिरर्स यू विल बी डूइंग रिफ्लेक्शन, लेंसेज में इट विल बी रिफ्रैक्शन. केसेस सेम है, रूल्स सेम है. चलिए, पेज नंबर 173, फिगर 4.33. जो सेकंड, इस पेज पे आपकी 3 पिक्चर्स हैं. फर्स्ट वी हैव डन, दिस इज द फर्स्ट वन. फाइन. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन विद द सेकंड वन. अच्छा, ये जो फर्स्ट पिक्चर है ना, उन्होंने 2 केसेस लिए हैं. वन दे हैव टेकन दिस स्ट्रेट पैरेलल एंड सेकंड दे हैव टेकन दैट व्हेन यू पास इट थ्रू ओ. तो अगर आप ओ से भी पास करोगे ना, then also the intersection will be at this point only. Fine. And third, they are not able to do because when they उन्होंने size इतना, then when they pass through focus, वो कहीं पे लेंस पे स्ट्राइक ही नहीं हो पा रहा था. That is why they just leave that point and they proceed on with O. आप कोई कर सकते हो. देखो मैंने यहाँ पे तीनों ड्रॉ कर दिए, लेकिन कोशिश करना कि आप तीनों वाला काम नहीं करोगे. Fine. This is what I say that you will be confused. The minimum race you require for image formation is 2. So 2 बनाओ, leave the third one. It is not कि third नहीं बनाओगे, there will be marks deduction. No, nothing is going to happen like this. Plus, it's going to give you ease, the clarity in your concept. चलिए जी, moving on with figure 4.33. See the object, this is smaller in size और उसकी जो image बन रही है that is bigger in size, plus image is virtual. Fine. So this is the case when the object is between F and O. Let's have that. Object is between F and O. Draw the principal axis. Draw the lens, the convex lens. This is O, this is F, this is C, this is F, this is C. Object is between F and O, it's like this. The first ray, it is going to be parallel, then it will pass through focus. आपने सिर्फ rules follow करने हैं, image formation will be done automatically. You get to know कि real, आपको याद नहीं रखना है कि इससे real बनेगा, इससे virtual. वो याद हम तब रखते हैं जब हम ये diagrams draw नहीं करनी आती. But now you are expert into this, आपको ये draw करनी आती हैं. So you will, जिस बच्चे ने ये सारी classes attend करी हैं, you have understood how to draw it, you will not face any problem. Fine. Second is when it pass through O. So when it pass through O, it goes like this. Straight आगे चली जाएगी ना, ये आपकी इंसिडेंट है तो ये आपकी रिफ्रैक्टेड रे. Fine. And if you look here, ये तो कहीं पे इंटरसेक्ट ही नहीं हुई, तो मतलब यहाँ पे रियल इमेज फॉर्मेशन होएगा ही नहीं. Fine. So if you extend them more, they will keep on expanding. So we are going to extend them in the backward direction like this. And wherever they are going to intersect, यहाँ पे आपकी हो जाएगी image formation. Fine. So this is the case in the concave mirror में भी हमने ये किया था, and similarly we have it in convex lens. So this is the point. See the heading of the point. The converging lens used as a magnifying glass. इसी को हम मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास की फॉर्म में यूज करते हैं. हम क्या करते हैं मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास में, हम वो ग्लास को पेपर के बहुत पास लेके जाते हैं और हमें बिगर साइज अल्फाबेट्स के दिखाई देते हैं. क्यों दिखाई देते हैं? बिकॉज हम ऑब्जेक्ट को इतना पास ले जाते हैं दैट इट इज बिटवीन एफ एंड ओ एंड वी गेट इट. अगर आप दूर से देखोगे तब आपको इतना क्लियर नहीं दिखेगा. मोर यू ब्रिंग इट क्लोज, मोर यू गेट इट करेक्ट. सो ब्रिंग इट क्लोज मीन्स टेक इट towards the F and O, between the F and O. Fine. I hope this is clear. So in this way we use it. ये आपको direct question आ सकता है that how can you use the converging lens or this convex lens as a magnifying glass? So how can we use that? By having the object between F and O, we get the enlarged image. Fine. And this is what we are doing in magnifying glass. That is why in magnifying glasses you are getting the bigger size of the alphabet of the objects. Even you know the dentists, they are using this. जब आपके दांत देखते हैं तो वो क्या करते हैं, they use a glass and they get the bigger image of whatever is there. Fine. So this is how it works. So you can say this is used by doctors as well. Chaliye. Moving on to the last and the very important one more diagram. Page number next one, 174. There is one diagram in which you have the object at center of curvature. Okay, what I mean to say is there is one diagram where your size of image and object is going to be same. और वो diagram क्या है? When you have the object at C. Fine. So this is your lens O, F, C, F, C. So when you have the object at on the center of curvature, let's see how it works. You have a straight parallel to the principal axis. After that it passes through focus. First it is passing through focus and then it is going to be straight parallel. Where it strike, वहां पे arrow and extend it back. So अगर यहाँ पे C पे object है तो image भी C पे बनी. Second, जितना size object का उतना size image का. So in converging lens, you have one case where the size of object and image is going to be same. That is when it is on center of curvature. I hope this point is clear. चलिए जी, इसको एक बार आप करोगे खुद, फाइन. इन डायग्राम्स को यू कैन हैव अ मिनट, यू कैन ड्रॉ इट. Thank you, Navjot. Thank you, Isha, Jasmine, both you all for attending the class for today. So this is all about, with this we are at the end of this chapter. Chapter is small, but हमने उसको थोड़ा इंक्रीज करा, हमने लेसन्स थोड़े इंक्रीज करे इसके लिए, ताकि इसमें इस स्मॉलर में ना कंफ्यूजन बहुत आता है अगर आपको रे डायग्राम्स क्लियर नहीं होती तो. आप क्लियर हैं तो आई गेस अभी आपको इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं रहेगा. अच्छा, एक चीज मे बी इट कम्स इन योर माइंड दैट व्हाट इज दिस कन्वर्जिंग लेंसेस, है ना. सो सी, दिस इज योर लेंस, रे, इंसिडेंट रे, व्हेन इट, पहले हम मिरर्स की बात करते हैं. ये आपका कनकेव मिरर था, यहाँ पे फोकस था, यहाँ पे सी था. जो भी लाइन जा रही थी, it will, after striking, it will bend towards the principal axis. अगर ऐसा हो रहा है तो this is converging, they converge, fine, they come close to one another. Convex में क्या हो रहा था? They go in the opposite direction. So this is, they diverge. Diverge means going apart from one another. Converge means, so converging mirror किसको बोलेंगे? कनकेव मिरर को. ये diverging mirror कौन सा है आपका? Convex mirror. और आपको पता है that the properties are going to be opposite in the lenses, ठीक है. So converging mirror is concave, तो converging lens होगा convex lens. Diverging mirror is convex mirror, तो diverging lens होगा concave lens. Fine. So this is about converging, diverging. वैसे इसमें कोई ज्यादा वो नहीं था, but still I thought के किसी को doubt ना कोई arise हो in this form, so I have told you about all this. Thank you so much. Now is your break time. You can enjoy that. Take care of yourself. If there is any doubt, you can call me, you can ask me, you can WhatsApp me anytime. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.